Alright, so I'm getting ready to head to the gym, but I don't know who needs to hear this video. But your name is being ringed in several rooms, see? Because a lot of people didn't expect for you to be the person that you are today. But the person that you are today came with time and age and experience, see? A lot of people wanted to keep you captivated to your childhood self. When you were clumsy, you were maybe always in trouble. You were the talk of the town even as a child. And when you got into adulthood, you wasn't quite sure of what you wanted to do. You kind of tried some things and you were maybe a bit of a follower until you were able to figure out some things. But now you have stepped into the leadership of your own life. And a lot of people just can't quite figure out this new you. They don't want to accept this new you of what God is calling you to in your life. Because now you come off as if you know what you want. And you do know what you want. And what you want is just always evolving into the better version of yourself. And a lot of people don't like that. A lot of people don't like the simple fact that God has took his time with you. God has allowed you to be in the caterpillar season for quite some time, because see, God see you as a diamond, and a diamond requires a lot of pressure, a lot of time to come out that diamond, and that is what you are. And so a lot of people are wondering why you don't mess with them no more, why you don't vibe with them no more. Who do you think you are? Because you allowed a lot of people to take you for granted in your life. You allowed them to get away with a lot of mess. And so now where God has you at, you don't play around with it. You don't, if people is not coming sincere to you, you don't want nothing to do with them. And the person that you have, that God has you at right now, these kind of people is not even going to be able to last in your company anyway, because they can't hide behind the schemes and the malice behavior anymore. They're not able to cover it up because God has blessed you to be able to see through people. And so when people can't fake the funk in your company, they no longer want to be around you in the get-go. And so that's why they're talking about you. That's why your name is ringing. But you are very famous in a lot of rooms. See? Because the people just can't quite figure out what God is doing in your life. Instead of them being inspired by what God is doing in your life and how far God has brought you, they just tend to want to stay messy. But I'm here to tell you that that is their problem and not yours. And you know that you deserve better. You deserve to be in rooms with people who are going to care about you and who is going to enjoy this goodness that God is doing in your life today. And don't let no one change you. Don't let no one change you. You do the changing in your life. You become the person that you want to be. And that's it. That's it. But you're being talked about in several rooms. And a lot of it is made up. It's make-believe. Because they want to continue to keep you captivated to your past self. And you no longer live there no more. You are a butterfly. You are flying off. And you're still discovering. You're still discovering who God is calling you to be. Your past self was what you were at that time. And you're not here to talk down about your past self. Even though it may not been your better version, but your past self is what got you to where you are now. And now you know what you don't want in your life. And so that's what makes you very great. And that's why God is revealing a lot to you. And I pray that God continues to reveal your true self to you. It's happening over time. See, what looks like a butterfly to them seems like a caterpillar to you right now, because you're constantly growing. You're constantly looking for avenues to continue to extend in. And that is what you've been doing. You're not even worried about people talking about you anymore. You kind of just took that as a part of life, because you understand that you are here to be who God has called you here to be. And see, that's what bothers people. When people live in an exterior mindset, they're always looking to please other people and never really visualizing who God is calling them to be, because they always stand and keeping their nose in someone else's business instead of the business that God has them to put their nose in, which is their own business. And also in how you can make the environment a better place, right? By you being your better version, that is what creates a better space for the whole world. When everyone is stepping into their true purpose and being themselves and being authentic and just taking on their life of what it is now. What does it look like right now for you is what matters. It's where God is taking you. It's how do I look today? How do I feel today? Would I like to be more fit, more in shape? Yes. But I'm going to be happy. I'm going to be appreciative to what I am and what I have today. And I'm getting ready to head to the gym, you guys. So that's what I'm doing this morning. Headed to the gym and just happy. I had my coffee and my collagen peptides and my vitamins this morning. And I'm just happy. You know, and that's what you just have to be. You know, just pray that as your name rings off in these rooms, that it can captivate positivity in the mindset of those that allow the enemy to try to demolish what God is doing in your life. That it is spread off into them so they can become their better version in their lives as well. And that as they speak your name, I speak this in existence. As our enemies speak our name in these rooms, that God is going to bring positivity in their mind so that they can see themselves in a better life. Because if your name is being brought up in these rooms, it's because they don't see the light in their lives. And that's why they are trying to foreshadow your light. But you have to pray over your enemies. So I wanted to let you know also that your name is being spoken in rooms that want to expand your lifestyle. It is people who are speaking over you goodness. It is people who enjoy your company and your positivity. So I see positive and negative conversations, but all of it is going to turn out for your good. It has to. It has to. Because that's what we are captivating. We are captivating good energy. We are giving off good aura. And when negativity tries to come at us, it's going to be rejected. It's going to be rejected. Now, you just have to stay in control of stressors. Don't allow the stressors of life to captivate you. Now, there are going to be certain parts of life that is stressful, and that is nothing we can do about that. We just have to pray about it, and we just have to sit with it. Because sometimes it's God pulling us in a different direction. It's something that God is trying to gain your attention to. But I just want you to know today that you do some amazing things, and you are being spoken of in rooms where people want to open doors for you, where people want to give you higher positions. And you are also being spoken of in rooms where people want to try to dim your light, but it's not working. Because the people that they are talking about you to, they are wondering, why do you keep talking about him? Why do you keep talking about her? It must be something special about that person over there that you keep talking about. Okay? So if you're not being hated on or talked about, then you're not doing nothing. So you got to keep that in mind. You must be doing some great things for you to be talked about in rooms, right? All right. And it is what it is. So good morning. May God continue to bless you in all your endeavors in life. And if you don't know what to do in life and what God has called you to, I need for you to continue to ask God for revealance of what it is that he has brought you here for. And, you know, you need to start acting accord and start acting more so in that position of where God is calling you to. How God is calling you to dress, carry yourself, interact with people, and work on your self-confidence. You don't be born with confidence overnight. It has to be something that you just have to continue to practice day in, day out. And it will start to become second nature to you. So I'm going to end it at that, you guys. God bless you. God keep you.